Hello Sagittarius, I'm Ellie Rose for Psychic Future. This is your horoscope for the 2nd to the 8th of March. So this week I'm talking even more about Mercury retrograde, just because there are a lot of you out there, we're getting a lot of calls from people that are asking for help with Mercury retrograde. So I do have a longer video post about that, about the effects of 2020's Mercury retrograde, so check that out. But particularly this week, Mercury will be moving backwards into Aquarius. So when Mercury was in Pisces, we had this effect of thinking about emotions quite a lot, and perhaps our emotions getting a bit out of hand and feeling a bit sensitive. Now that it's moving into Aquarius, we're kind of moving away from that, and we're not feeling as emotional, but what we're feeling is the effects of being within a group and how we communicate ourselves and how we stand up for ourselves and our individuality. So this will come in the shape of perhaps being in a group of people and being really consciously aware of what they think about you. So that can be good or it can be bad. It can be a chance for you to show how confident you are and how creative you are and what skills you have, and to connect with people in a really nice way. Or it can be a chance for you to figure out why you feel nervous or like socially anxious in groups. Is there perhaps some sort of underlying self-worth issues? You know, do you need to work on that a little bit? This week in particular, Venus will move into Taurus, so this is really a big theme for self-worth. Venus rules the sign of Taurus, and Taurus is an earth sign, so it's very much about the body and our values and the way that we see ourselves, like our self-love. So if you have low self-love and you have low self-worth, you will find more challenges this week within these groups and this communication, and this is something that you'll need to work on and to kind of really take a look at yourself and say, why do I feel like that? Why can't I be confident? Why can't I stand up for myself? Why can't I say what I mean? Why can't I state my needs? All of this stuff that is coming from a place of not feeling confident, not having the self-worth that we need to be direct with people and to communicate ourselves with people. So yeah, it's just a week really to figure that out essentially, and to kind of move through it and to love yourself a little bit more. So let's pick you a tarot card for some weekly guidance. Okay, we have got here the World. So the World is like a card of enlightenment. It's a card about saying, like, you know, you've come so far. Look at how much you've done. Look at what you've lived through, all of the different things that you've been strong through. Look at all of everything in your past, everything in your history, and, you know, kind of give yourself a pat on the back. Like, you have done so much, and there's no need to feel like there's so much pressure to be better. So many of us have this problem of like wanting to be better. So just remember that you have done a lot with yourself, and more will come as well. This is like not the end, this is just the beginning. So that's all from me, guys. If you need more Mercury retrograde help, check out my other video post about 2020 Mercury retrogrades, and I'll see you next week.